Hello, Aquarius. This reading is for Aquarius all placements. Yes, yes, and yes. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, hello and welcome. I speak tongues or light language, all right? Just want you to know that in case it comes out during the reading. It's just a form of sound healing. It will help to raise the vibration within you, the vibration of the reading. And also your guides and ancestors and divine will speak to me through the light language. Today, today's a healing day. It's definitely such a healing day. For me, I'm in New York, so it is Monday for us. Just coming in, we're just allowing the Holy Spirit to come into the reading as you guys get settled, get comfortable, open to receive. We are in a safe place. So if any codes that come in, you can just say yes to receive so you can get a deeper activation. Okay, because that's really what's happening. Okay, so how my readings work is I go through the channeled messages, and usually the channeled messages I draw them, and then we go through the tarot and the oracle cards. Okay, yes, yes, and yes. And then on members, we'll do an extended where we go through self-love, self-care, chakra healing work, affirmations, and also some more soul journey information. So I was eating oatmeal, so it's like in my teeth. Working with Dolphin Stone and Green Aventurine up in there. Okay, yes, yes, and yes. So definitely this energy of like first contact, this energy of you feeling your authentic self, or there's a different part of you that is about to be activated, okay, and it's deep within. There's also the energy of the platinum ray coming in, the energy of the pink ray as well. All right, so this is an activation of ancient wisdom. It is an activation of compassion deep within, so that you can truly go where you need to go. All right, yesterday we talked about your heart healing and there being a spot for you and opening a space, right, where you can just let it all go. All right, that last thing, dealing with a heartbreak, dealing with shame and guilt is what's coming through. So in the image, when I first saw it, it looked like it was a light bulb, and then there was like a pink heart in the middle. But as I started to just allow myself to release, this is what ended up coming out. Okay, so you're definitely going through, this is like a gold color in here. All right, so a lot of you are activating to your golden abundance also. So Atlantis codes coming in, as well as Lemurian codes, as well as Egyptian codes coming in. Okay, because we're working with the Thoth deck, which you might know him as Tahuti, and we also are going to be working with Lemurian seed cards during this reading. Yeah, so I'm feeling there's a little bit of nervous energy. I feel like it just joined. Okay, so maybe some of you have been rejecting your star family, your galactic codes, your galactic upgrades. Maybe some of you have not fully accepted that you're star seed, or that star seeds exist, or something like this. And so there might be a little bit of uncomfortability coming up right now for you, especially if you were raised in like the church, but it's okay. All right, because all is well, Mother Mary. Okay, all is well. All is well. All right, so that's also with the platinum ray. That is like the order of Melchizedek. Okay, so the highest order of angels, and so the Elohim. Okay, coming in. So a lot of you guys are also going to be activated to more of your earth angel codes and templates, so that way you can feel comfortable just being who you are and fully accepting yourself. The energy of I am free to be myself. We talked about in another reading that's not actually up. We talked about an affirmation that could just help you connect in and ground and just stay in alignment, stay in harmony, stay balanced, and allow these healing energies to just come in. All right. And that is, I align to my true self. So what that is going to do is allow you to accept these activations. So I see this as like, it's like the deep you is coming out, and there's things outside of you that need to be activated to this golden ray. So that's the other thing. A lot of you guys, you're going to, can you hear that? It's definitely me upstairs. I'm not really sure how long it's gonna last, but that's okay. Nothing is a coincidence. Let me tell you, nothing is a coincidence. So there is an energy of, my painting wasn't completely dry, all right, but yet I was ready to do the reading. Like, I was called to the table to come down and do the reading. And then also with the distraction up above, okay, so up above, anything, any attachments in your mind that are distracting you from staying the course, from just opening and receiving, all right, there's a need, a call for to be patient, and then this too shall pass. All right, so whenever you are releasing, whenever you're dropping, whenever you are allowing your light to shine through, the things that are in your reality that no longer resonate with you, that no longer align with you, that you know, no longer are meant to be a part of your path, they end up falling away. All right, and you need time to kind of integrate that energy, but you also need time to be patient to allow the other things to kind of come in as your outer world is now aligning to your inner world. Okay, and so it's also telling me there's a need for like more compassion to come in. Yeah, more compassion. And this is like activating as well. So it's like this energy coming in, and this is your light family on the outside, also bringing you in codes, all right, helping you to activate your authentic vibration. Yeah. Oh, it's so powerful. I'm hearing, be unbothered by the scene, because there are things that are unseen that you not know of. Okay, so this is also that energy of keeping devoted and committed to doing your self-work, or doing your visualization, or you doing the work needed to see a manifestation to completion or fruition. All right, so many of you might be starting to do something. I just saw 747, so you may be just starting to do your shadow work. All right, and Spirit is encouraging you to stay the course. There may be times when it's really rough, and when it's really rough, that is just an invitation to open more. Okay, to surrender more. And you can use those words as words of activation to command your energy in the way that you would like it to flow. Okay, so if you want to open, you say open. If you want to activate, you say activate. Okay, and that might be like, for some of you, it might be like a weird concept. All right, but your words are powerful, and so is the sound of your voice. All right, the sound of your voice has frequencies in it. The sound of your voice are keys within itself. All right, so that's why singing affirmations, or singing songs that you resonate with, or even singing or saying aloud your own writing, your own poetry, all of that stuff is so very activating for you, very healing, very, very grounding. All right, and when you're grounded, you're in this place of release, you're in this place of surrender, you're in this place of letting go of the control, and just allowing anything that no longer serves you to just release from your body. Okay, so talking about the physical body, so some of you guys have been having trouble with going to the bathroom. There's been constipation, all right? And so whenever you are not, you know, using the bathroom every day in that way, and also this number 2, okay, number of transformation, the number of the high priestess, the number of balance, the number of true love, okay, all these and other things too, right? But when you have that, when you can't release, it's showing you're holding on too tight to something. So your physical body will show you that you were holding on to something that is ready to go. All right, it's ready to leave. And I should have pointed to the right. It's ready to leave your reality. All right, so sometimes it's that very, very deep pain that you just need to scream it out. You need to yell it out. You need to silent cry it out. You just need to let it go. All right, and if some of you are like, I just can't cry anymore. I just can't cry anymore. I thought I couldn't cry anymore until I did. All right. And it's about releasing control and just allowing your energy to do what it wants to do. So that's the other thing that's coming in with this image, is that you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is allow. All right, open and allow. Allow the divine light within you and the divine light that's coming to you from your galactic family, from source energy, from Pachamama, from Grandfather Sky. Yes, Father Sky, Grandfather Sun, and Grandmother Moon to come in. I was feeling my heart start to like close for a second. And I got caught, right? I got caught. So that also is telling me somebody's about to be caught in a lie. But, okay, but the reason why you're about to be caught in this lie, or you're going to catch someone in this lie, is for release. Okay, it's going to be a tower moment, and it's something that needed to happen so you could fully see somebody, because I just saw mask off, right? So you could fully see somebody for who they truly are. So this again is like when you are elevating those who are not raising the vibration with you, they fall away. All right, because to make space for new people, new communities, new ideas even fall away. Okay. And that's another thing too. Like a lot of you might be changing your appearance. I just heard your self-concept is going to change. All right. So I just heard that, yeah. So a lot of you might be changing your appearance. You might be, and it might not even be like you changing your appearance. You might just be aligning to your true self, and you feel the need to change, because now all the masks for you are also falling off, right? You are unzipping that armor that you put on just to keep people like away from you, but it's not really your armor. And some of you put this on to keep people close to you. All right, control and codependency type of energy, you know, not believing in yourself and trying to keep that one person around that always believed in you. But on the other hand, they were just stealing your power from your solar plexus, okay? Because you were giving your power away to them by you not believing in yourself and relying on them to fill your cup, to fill your joy, to fill your happiness, to encourage you, to be the cheerleader, to be the coach, you know? If you're unable to do that for yourself at this moment in time, this is exactly why the tower will come in for you, because it's time for you to be all of those things for yourself, all right? This is not saying that you don't reach out to other people for help, but this is saying that you trust your truth and you follow your truth. And if your truth is like, I want you to, you know, travel here, and then you travel there and you end up running into a healer or someone else that happens to specialize in whatever it is that you need help with, then that was all divinely orchestrated, right? Yes, yes, and yes. So it's like you just taking your hands off the wheel and letting that beautiful lavender energy, that violet light come in and clear your karma for you so that you can start receiving, okay? Receiving your heart's desires, all right? Because you're always like, you're receiving, right? But you just may not be receiving what you want. Your mind might be closed. All right, so it's time to free the heart and liberate the mind. Liberate your energy is what I'm getting. Thought that's coming through. Okay, Seven of Swords. Yeah, futility. And there's a crescent moon, and Seven of Swords, Aquarius is on the bottom. So again, something that you don't see the whole truth of, and it's those emotions that you have to let go. But also whatever was stealing your energy, whatever was stealing your voice, whatever was keeping you from expressing yourself is about to be shown and known. Yeah. I just heard Kermit again. It's not easy being green. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, I get in those moments too when I realize that life as I know it has changed forever, because I'm seeing that the people in my current reality are just not it's a no, like, you know, and I have to come to acceptance. So it's like, first you come into the realization of what's going on, but then you need to actually accept it for the healing to take place, for the upgrade to come in, and for the situation to change, and for the ease to come in, for the grace to come in. Once you release control and you surrender, then the divine can come in and do what it has to do, and then things, magic is able to live within your reality, because you're no longer fighting it, resisting it. You're no longer tugging. You're no longer fighting against yourself. Yeah. Again, okay, yeah, that's another, it's coming back through. I think this came, I can't remember, but it came through before, and it's energy of, you know, staying in a bad relationship, an abusive relationship, whether it be physical, mental, emotional, okay, and financial, you know, and you staying in that relationship because you're afraid to start over, you know. But there's people that start over all the time. My daughter, after 2 years of me and my daughter's father really trying to get things to work, and me giving chances over and over again, and this is before he was her father, at the age of 4 months, I kicked him out of our home. You know, I couldn't do it anymore, and I refused to have my daughter grow up the way that I did, you know, so it had to go. And then for another 2 years, so we battled for like 4 years trying to like align, and to say it like that, but it just didn't work, you know. And it took another 3 years for us to finally to accept that our relationship was over. And then after that, it took some time, but we ended up becoming the best of friends. And not like us two, the best of friends, we became family. All right. And my daughter was able to grow up with her father in her life, and her siblings and her stepmother, and it's a family, you know what I mean? But it's like, sometimes you got to do the hard thing so that the good thing can come in. All right, because if you were blocking your blessings because of fear, okay, then you have to take accountability for that as well, and not blame anyone else. You know, don't blame the world, don't blame God. You have to really take accountability for your own actions or inactions. Okay, so when opportunity knocks, and when you know, you are called, if you don't answer the call, or you don't answer the door, if you don't take the step, then you really, and I hate to say it like this, but this is like this thing of you know, people saying, it's just my life, I hate my life, things are just not working out. And it's like, well, what are you doing to get yourself into this kind of energy of, I'm walking across that bridge? And if you can't see the bridge yet, then you're starting to build the bridge, you know. Like, what are you actually doing to change your circumstance, to change your situation? And I don't want to be like preachy or anything like that, but that's kind of what's coming through, because for this other activation energy to come in, you have to really accept who you are. And that also means accept the things that you have manifested because of fear. All right. And once you do, not only do you stand up to fear and you take your power back from fear, but when an opportunity comes along, you will have the power, the courage needed to step through the doorway, to walk on that bridge, to pick up the brick and carry it with you. And when you get there, you set it down and you start building your new home, whatever that is for you. Yeah, so Princess of Discs came out again, and we talked about this with maybe somebody younger coming into your life, or you having connection with a female energy that might be younger, or something like this coming in. Let me see what else is coming through for this. Yeah, definitely Taurus energy I'm feeling really strongly from this. Princess of Disc is like the energy of the page, but they have Prince and a Princess of Disc in this deck. So I also feel a little bit of dolphin energy and inner child energy coming in, asking you to just ground, asking you to see this wand. So this is like releasing karma, okay? That diamond energy, you know, which also sometimes people call the diamond ray the platinum ray. Okay, so it's also that you reaching it to a higher level of consciousness and saying, I allow you to help me release. All right, so a lot of you, if you pray to angels, or if you pray to source, you pray to God or to the universe, wherever that higher source is, you just asking for the support, and then you say, I accept. All right, and then when it comes, accept it. It's this energy of I trust what the universe sends me, and that is that's the wheel of fortune. All right, that's completion. And then we got the 9 of cups coming in, happiness. Yes. All right. Yes. And definitely we're feeling, at first when we were doing this reading, we thought that it was going to be called Flowers in the Attic, which I don't know. Did we get a name for this reading? I don't think we did. It's so interesting. I know that there was a book, Flowers in the Attic. There was a movie that they made, but I can't remember exactly the whole thing. But it's this energy of that you've been keeping your flowers, your growth, your uniqueness, your gifts, your talents, your knowledge, your wisdom. You've been keeping it tucked away, hidden away. All right, afraid of what people might do to you if they see how bright you are, how brilliant you are, how radiant you are. You know, and also out of fear of, if you really do shine the way that your heart wants you to, you know that your life is going to change. Okay, you know that the people around you, like, quite possibly they won't be around you anymore. Some of you are being called to move, like literally to move states, or to move across the country, or to move to a different country, you know, and that might affect your family, your friends, you know, it might even affect your job. And for some of you, it might affect your children, you know, if you have kids and that kind of thing. Or your spouse, you know, if there's an opportunity and the opportunity is for you, but you have to take everyone with you, that does affect everyone. And it could bring some fear up, all right? That's not, yeah, if you've been seeing the number 21 a lot, that's definitely for you, okay? Because you're coming into a very huge cycle completion and the world, okay? So travel is coming up for you. You might even be called to just visit, you know, like go on vacation to different places. And then when you go there, you find out, I'm moving there. Oh, wow, we're about to move here. This is why Spirit sent me here. You know, these kinds of things. So be open, be open. And I think we talked about it yesterday, I can't remember, but just staying open in your energy, okay, and then just dropping down, okay, and then dropping down more. You can feel where your energy is, like even like right now, like a lot of my energy is like here, my heart, right? But when I need to drop down a little bit further so I can access the space, okay, access you guys, the energy who's watching, then I have to drop down a little bit further because I got to really go into Mother Earth so I can get into the Akashic, right? The Akashic of the earth, okay? Yeah, we're not going to really go into too much deep explaining of that, but there's different areas in which you can access history for someone who allows you access to their Akashic. Okay, yeah, so it's just you getting a higher sense of who you are and what is your body saying to you, so that you know how to either direct your mind, your words, or just your consciousness to drop down further, you know, drop down and get your eagle on. So you drop down to your root, okay? So you're bringing your consciousness, your thought down into your root, right? To ground out, to release. Yes, I'm seeing like spider webs, like cobwebs being cleared out. So also what's going to be falling away is going to be old manifestations, things that you manifested but you realize no longer align to you. It's not what you want anymore, and you just allowing that to be swept away by Spirit, you know, you closing things off. So like accounts you created, different platforms you might have been using that you no longer want. This also includes like deleting apps off your phone. It also includes, you know, making a decision that this person is just no longer a part of your life, and blessing them with unconditional love, and leaving it there, you know, releasing them fully and completely. This also could be, again, we talked about cleaning out. So like things in your home that you're no longer using, you releasing that, you giving it away, or whatever you do with it, okay? Yeah, this is definitely energy. I don't know when the new moon is, but it's definitely preparing you guys for the new moon, for you guys to, for new intentions to manifest. Yeah. And we got ships of light. Beam up your vibration, open to your star family. So, and this is also number 2. Okay, so by working with your star family, it's going to help you, again, tap into your authentic vibration, which is like super high. All right, and then when you get into that energy of tapping in, then you're going to be receiving even more codes to help you rise. So there's this energy of like elevate it versus rise, and I definitely feel this in here. It's a rise. It's a rise. It's definitely, we talked about this on a live of you going, your whole light body is like an airplane. Your whole everything is just an airplane, and you going onto that airplane, and you going to each seat on the airplane, and you just clearing the energy, and the seats are different parts of you that need to be released, that need to be cleared. And if you get to a seat that's empty, then the work is done there. But you go to the seats that are filled, and you clear this energy, and instead of, you know, spirit going to move forward on the runway, spirit actually starts the engine, and you rise above everything that's before you. Okay, so anything that you would have been worried about, all the distractions, anything that you're still holding on from your past, like that might be like on your runway. These are like blockages, right? Obstacles, all of that, all the challenges. You rise above everything, and you fly right over it, because now you're seeing things from a different perspective, and you're going into a higher vibration. So we did mention this before, that some of you guys, if you haven't had contact from your star family, galactic family yet, or from the beings that are helping you intergalactically, you prepare, okay? And by preparing, it's just showing yourself love and going into acceptance and releasing judgments, okay? Yeah, definitely, because somebody's going to write a book. So they download codes to you too, right? So I feel like somebody is going to get a huge download for a book to write, or a completion of a book or something like this. Yeah, that just came through. Then cosmic circles, number 3, sacred space, embrace unlimited possibilities. All right, so we have the 2, 3. So this is, oh, that's so funny. It's an 11. I read it as a 2 because it's looking like Roman numerals, but it actually is an 11. So that is 11-3, which is 311. All right, so you collaborating with your guides, all right, to find balance, but also so that you can walk through this new portal. And I feel like a lot of you you're accepting the call. Because I also saw that as 23, but then I realized, I was like, oh, I saw it incorrectly. So this is also something that you maybe didn't value about yourself. You're going to finally see the worth in that, and you're going to see that it is pure gold. All right, pure gold. Yeah, and you're going to see that you've manifested this. It's almost like, I remember the first time when I realized that the things, I was like, oh my God, what's happening? And then I had to like ground, and I realized these things are happening are because of the words that I'm saying. This is the start of my manifestation, or this is the middle of my manifestation, or oh my God, this is how my manifestation gets created, you know? And it was like, oh my goodness. So I feel a lot of you guys are about to have confirmation on the things that you're doing, so that way, one, you can keep doing them and know that you are the creator creatrix of your reality, but 2, it's so that you can raise your confidence and your self-esteem and your ability to manifest, you know, because you are a master manifester. Some of you guys might be Lion Star seeds as well. That's coming through. Of course, Crystal Childs and Blue Rays are here in Indigos, but I feel like maybe I'm answering that question for someone. Then we got, yes, ether and matter. So, oh, there goes the eights again. We've been seeing eights a lot. The infinite energy, 8-8, right? Spiritualized matter, new life, sparkles, bedding in light. Yeah, so this is really kind of, oh, see, there's the contact, guys. All right, so a lot of you are about to meet your family, your star family. And then spiritualized matter, new life, sparkles, embedding in life. So this reminds me of like bedding in life, you know, like you are embedding all these codes of reality, all these codes of new earth, all these codes of old earth too, you know. It's like, and you're cleansing out the matrix just by doing your meditative work and your releasing work. Yeah, I knew this was going to be a little bit higher. Yeah, there it is. Divine blueprint, source self, embodiment, inspiration. You are ready. Okay? You are ready. You are ready. Whatever that is that you've been holding off, all right? You're ready to go for it. Yeah, you've been manifesting it. And that's why too, yeah, we're going to go through the hidden worlds and the members and the extended, but the flower of life has been reintroduced into my readings. It's always here through my hands, but the images have been coming in, so you're definitely like, there's some big manifestation that's about to come through. All right. But you have to have the courage and the strength to do all of the things. Yeah, let me see, all of the things that are needed, okay, to bring the energy down. 31, bad health, false person. Number 8, so there's somebody around you that isn't who they say they are, and they're causing your health. All right, we're gonna clarify that. They're causing bad health. Also, but you know what? Don't worry about it. Unexpected income and marriage. Okay, for some of you guys, that energy is leaving you because everything that was hidden is being shown. The light is coming. Everything that was in the dark, the light is coming to shed light on it. All right. Also, remember, watch your thoughts. So that might have been part of the bad health. That might have been part of the 7 of Swords energy. Okay. And somebody definitely, as a new home is coming in with that 20 energy. All right. But it's also a new home, a new mind, a new heart. And when you have a new mind and a new heart, you create a new reality, which is a new home, right? Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, there's somebody too. There's something with toil and labor that's about to be changed. Yeah, surrender expectations, I just heard. Okay. Surrender expectations, and then all will be well. And surrendering expectation looks like, I release all attachments. I release and clear all attachments. I release and clear all attachments now. I let go now. I surrender now. I trust now, you know. I allow now. I accept. I open, I accept, I connect. All of that stuff is coming through real strong. Now, I did want to get a little bit, let me see about these thoughts. Is bad health in this false person. Somebody got somebody running around. That's what that is. I feel it really strongly. Somebody got somebody running around acting like they're supposed to be with them, but they're not. 39. They're trying to take your freedom by distracting you. It's codependent relationship. So there's somebody out there that might be still in a codependent relationship, and this person is acting like they need you so much, even though they really don't. And they're only doing that to keep you around, to keep your mind entangled, and stop you from doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is really tapping into your creative abilities. So this also could be you know, working on your divine feminine, healing yourself, because there's going to be some kind of unexpected income coming in from your creative talents, which 27 is number 9 as well, that divine feminine energy. And I'm seeing 69. Yeah, they want to keep you from being aligned with your divine destiny. But what they don't know is that this can't be taken from you. Okay, this union with self, this union with spirit. Okay. Also, this union with your divine counterpart, your kingdom counterpart. Okay. Yeah. I just heard like creating space. So when you do creative things, it creates space so that you can open and receive. Yes, there goes the wheel, didn't we say? So 7 of Cups, the wheel, and Justice. So there's that 11, 7-11 also. So in that, okay, so the wheel is in between 7-11. So 7-11 is my number for you. You're in charge of your own healing, all right? So I feel like indecisiveness is about to leave. The more you do your self-love work, the more decisive you'll be, the more you'll trust yourself, okay? So this is all your yoga, your breathing, your deep breathing, your dancing, your writing, your singing, your painting, you're creating music, you're cleaning your house, you working with your divination tools, with your crystals, with your cards, you working on that business, you creating those bracelets, you creating those designs, you going and looking at those spaces to build your business, you know, you looking at that blueprint that you set out for yourself, all of those things. The more that you stick to that, the more that indecisiveness is going to go away. You jogging, walking in nature, you know, communing with the wind spirits, with your ancestors. Some ancestors speak through the wind, but also angels speak through wind, as well as through you watching the signs and synchronicities, especially when it comes to birds, you know, counting the birds. We saw 5 turkey before this morning, and turkeys represent, well, 1, harvest, but they represent abundance, okay? And that 5 is that change. And we also had come through ether, right? So ether is like the 5th element. Ether is spirit. All right, so it's that spirit in the physical. The matter is the earth, okay? So that's a very powerful activation, and 2 becoming 1, all right? This is also this energy I'm really feeling. My father and I are 1, so thought and action become 1. Okay, the Father and the Son. The Father is thought, the Son is action. The Father and the Son become 1. Powerful, which is going to create this change, all right? It's going to bring you this fortune. Some of you guys may have already gotten a gift, of a monetary gift, okay, of some kind, or it will be coming into you, because I feel that energy. Because as you open, the things that you need will come into you, because when you release your prayers, the things that you want, all of that stuff, when you release it, when you let it go, your worries, anxieties, burdens, anything that you need that will alleviate that will come into you, all right? Because you're open and you've released it. You basically released your wish, okay? And that brings justice to you, all right? And it brings balance. So it's 2 in the same. Yeah. Okay, we're going to end the reading here, and then we're going to go on to members, and we're going to finish out with the rest of the oracle cards. Okay, guys, so I just want to say thank you so very much. I hope that this helped for you. I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you some kind of confirmation or healing or hope or inspiration in some way, shape, or form. Yes, yes, and yes. I don't know. I feel the Muppets here so much. Like, that's inner child energy. So I feel like your joy is definitely about to increase. If it hasn't already, I feel like it's going to get better and better and better and better and better, especially if you're doing your yoga and all that, and you're drinking your water, and you're doing everything that your heart is saying, you know, do this. It's gonna make you feel better. You're gonna feel grounded. You're gonna feel connected. You're gonna feel alive. You're gonna feel excited and joyful. All right? Yes. Okay, guys. Yay. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one.